Well, good afternoon, fellow diamond painters. CP Crazy Lady. It is 11:51 p.m. It is Saturday. It is July 6th, 2024, and it is 80 degrees with 58% humidity. They say it feels like about 82, but I don't know. I would have been on yesterday, but oh my gosh, yesterday was a mess with the grocery shopping. I met my mother up at Aldi's. That was the first little excursion. Uh, then uh, I had forgot something here at the house, and Aldi's is just a hop, skip, and a jump from me, so it's not that far. I'm lucky enough where I live at that I guess within a 5 mile radius, I can go to any store. I mean, there's a Giant Eagle, there's an Aldi. Excuse me. I have a Dollar Tree and a Dollar General. Just I could walk to. It's just down the next couple blocks, and the huge mall is maybe a mile from me. So everything is either within walking distance or a very short trip. But anyway, the only one that is not close to me or real close is a Walmart. So I had to come back to the house because I forgot I wanted to give my mom one of those burgers or a couple of those burgers with the jalapenos in them because she likes spicy stuff. And I had them separated and stuff, and they were frozen. So I went ahead and grabbed that. Plus, I had finally found my thank you cards, all my cards, and I wrote a little note to the both of them for the wonderful 4th of July. I mean, the food was good, and I loved having the conversation with them. Because as I said, it's hard sometimes to have a one-on-one with them. They're either, a lot of people are always around and you can't get a chance to converse on particular subjects, or they're always busy themselves. They're out, oh, we got to get the grass mowed, or we got to, my mom is always working on the plants, and, she's always doing something that she feels like she can't just sit down and relax. So it was a nice, relaxing day. So anyway, I picked those two things up because I had forgotten to take them with me. And then from there, we went to, at Aldi's when we were there, everything was picked over, of course, because, the 4th of July, and then, they haven't had their deliveries stocking their shelves. And the tomatoes I always buy, they're called the sweet tops. And it's funny because they're imported from Canada. They are the best little mini tomatoes, the little ones. I love them. And they were out of them, of course, and had none of them. And some of the ones they had there, and I cannot stand hothouse tomatoes. They always have a watery taste to them. It's like too much liquid or something. And they just don't have a good flavor. And so I said, well, that's great. They're out of that. And then plus a couple other items I was looking for, they don't have them on the shelves either. And it wasn't in the last chance aisle or anything. It was with their mayonnaise and all that stuff. It was that aioli chipotle. And I wanted to get some more of it, but of course it wasn't there. So from there, we stopped at Giant Eagle because my mom wanted to look and see if they had any fruit platters. The pre-cut fruit and stuff. She had gotten some like way before 4th of July. and she wanted to see if she can get another one. Well, of course, a lot of people bought those up for 4th of July, I guess. They had some vegetable ones, but no round ones for the fruit. Well, they had one. It was $60. That's how big this thing was. Plus, it was ridiculous. I mean, $60. Good Lord. So while we were there, I also looked for a couple other items that I needed. And my daughter grabbed a soda that she wanted, and I got my popcorn. And they had 3 different cauliflowers. They had a purple, a green, and like an orange color. And I thought, I want to try the orange one, just because it said, my daughter looked them up on her phone, and the orange one said it was a little sweeter and creamier. So my daughter said, hey, Mom, that's going to be great. When you make the mashed cauliflower, it's going to have a nice, more a little more texture, creaminess like mashed potatoes and stuff. So I thought, okay, I'll get one. And I told my mom, I said, well, get one too, Mom, try it out. You love cauliflower. And so she got a big head of regular cauliflower. She said, oh my God, that one looks good. I said, well, get it, so I put it in her cart, because I pay for the groceries for that, because I told her, to make sure they have enough. And then during the rest of the month, she'll buy little piddly things that she needs. If she needs extra milk or bread, she can go right. They finally, down by where they live, out in the country where they live, about a quarter mile or so away from them, they finally opened up a Dollar General. So if she needs milk or bread, she can, run in there. And also that senior citizen thing gives them, once a month, they give them like $20 or $23, toward groceries and stuff, just little extra things if they need yogurt or bread and milk, that type of thing. But anyhow, we went after the Giant Eagle. I said, okay, now we got to go up to Walmart, which was just up the street from that Giant Eagle. And we go up there, and everything had went up again from month to month. The 60 eggs that I always buy was always about $7.86 for the big box. And it went up to almost $14, so that's like almost double in 1 month. I mean, I expect things to go up, but oh my goodness. And couldn't find any more ribeye steaks. The ones they had there, yeah, they didn't have any smaller ones. They were all large, and I was not going to pay $20 for one ribeye. So I got no steak this month. I did pick up my shrimp, since I didn't have shrimp last month, and I had steak last month. I figured, okay, no steak this month. I'll go ahead and get my huge bag of pre-cooked shrimp, the jumbos, because those will last us almost 2 months. And I like making the shrimp curry and stuff. Oh, it's noon. You can't hear it, but I can hear the sirens, the storm sirens, the tornado sirens warning system. First Saturday of every month, they go off at noon. So I don't know if you can hear them, but I can. So anyway, I didn't find. I was looking again for dried garlic. It's in a bottle, and it's not, garlic flakes. It's not garlic powder. It's not garlic salt. It's little pieces, squared cut pieces of garlic that's dried. And when you use it and add any liquid, it's like having a fresh piece of garlic, little pieces. Well, of course, couldn't find them. And the nearest place to Walmart that even has them, the nearest is probably 25 or 30 miles from me. And I said, you know what? I'm not going. And my daughter said, oh, well, you can get it on Amazon. I said, well, yeah, of course. When some of these stores decide not to have it there, you can get it on Amazon. You just got to pay a fortune for it. Because Amazon had them 3 bottles for 20 some bucks. I said, you know what? I want it, but I don't want it that bad. I liked having it because I like using garlic in a lot of things. And when I buy fresh garlic, I never use it fast enough before it spoils or goes bad. So I didn't get any of that. And let's see, my mom picked up a few little things there. My my stepdad loves croissants and stuff, so my mom always looks at the I don't know, they call it the day old rack. You all know what it is, stuff. And you look at that, and she found uh, some there and one other sweets that he likes. He likes anything lemon, either he likes sweet potato pie and he likes the lemon cakes, lemon sponge cake or anything lemon. He doesn't like lemon meringue pie, but he likes the lemon cakes. So, after we left there, right next door, about a half a block away or so, is another Aldi. So I thought, well, I'll go in there and see if they have the tomatoes. One container. I was lucky to find one. My mom had wanted some too, and I told her, we'll go ahead and take it. She said, oh, no. She said, I'll look later, in the month if I really want them. Because she said, I got to start eating like you do. She said, just having cottage cheese and tomato in the morning, and because said she was eating oatmeal and other stuff, something in the morning. I don't know, but she said, I was going to try it. She said, I'm pretty good for about a week or so. And she said, then I lose my willpower, So, anyway, so I didn't find that. But I still have to go back to the store, and I'm not going to do it today. Because there was a few items I couldn't find, so I'm going to wait and see if Aldi's, gets any deliveries in. I was going to wait until Monday, but I may wait a little longer, probably like, say, Wednesday. Sometimes deliveries come on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I know Dollar General gets theirs on Wednesdays, I think, down here. So I'm not sure when Aldi's gets theirs. But anyway, we did all that, came home, and thank goodness. I mean, I left here at 1:45 and didn't get back home until it was after 4. So it was like a long day. And thank goodness, I just dropped another drill. Darn it. Thank goodness, I had gotten the leftovers from my mom on 4th of July. So all I had to do was heat everything up, and that's what we ate. We ate the leftover couple ribs, a hamburger, and a half a hot dog. And probably I had, maybe 2 tablespoons of, um, potato salad. Had probably about the same in baked beans. Had a little sweet potato patty, a little small one, and some greens. So I said, oh man, thank goodness I didn't have to cook. And next thing I know, after a couple hours, I just was getting so tired that I ended up passing out again. And then, waking up at 9 o'clock in the evening and up until 2, and then back to sleep again, and up at 8:30 this morning. So, heck of a schedule for yesterday. And today, we're just going to have, I'm going to make a sandwich with, it's not really a sandwich, I'm going to do a wrap with some Swiss cheese and some chicken and lettuce and cut up tomato and some of that chipotle aioli and have a salad. That's what we're going to eat today. It's going to be too dang hot, no cooking or anything like that. So that's what I'm making. Just having a wrap and a salad. So the thing that was coming from Amazon on Monday, unless they change it again, says it's going to be here tomorrow on Sunday. So I figured I would work on this until that came. That's why I thought it would come till Monday, so I'd be working on this Spangler until Monday. But if it's coming tomorrow, that's great. I want to go ahead and work on it and get it done, and drive it up there and surprise them, with it. And I'm debating on whether I should. I mean, either way, I'm going to seal the painting. But I'm debating on if I seal it, would it be better to put it in a frame or to go ahead and trim it like I thought about doing and putting a hanger, the magnetic hanger on it, and so it can hang it like a banner. So I'm not sure which way. If I put it in a frame, because it's a 16 by 20, and I'm not sure, what kind of frame I'd have to get 11 by, I think they're 11 by 14, that's too small. So, naturally I'd go to Goodwill, but I thought if I could find one the right size at Dollar Tree, which probably not, or even Dollar General, that, for it to stand up rather than hang on the wall. So I don't know. I'm debating on how to display it or have it displayed. When I see it, I'll have to, think about it, see what I plan on doing. But other than that, not a whole lot of other, going on. I mean, I think I told you my daughter got all her money back. I don't know if she got the $36 overdraft back yet. Well, I know she tried calling them and they wouldn't answer. So I think on Monday, because my eyeglasses should be in by then. They should be. If we go then, we're going to swing by the bank. She's going to have to discuss it with them, face to face, with one of the tellers, with something, whatever. Because if that $36 is owed to her, they need to put it back in because they said they would. Because it was no fault of hers. It was a fraud, thing. And they said if, once that was proven fraud, then she would get the overdraft back. So, I'm waiting to see that. But at least they did, all the money's in, and she took all her information off of PayPal so that they can't, Oh, and her long lost package that was stuck in Tennessee, she got no notification, and it showed up yesterday. It was the one that had what they considered hazmat, and the guy said that had shipped it. He said normally he'll punch the button on the thing, does it have, batteries, blah, 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 how you hit that and stuff. And he'll usually do that. That way the post office already knows, they know what's in it, they mark it, and they have no issue shipping it. Well, this idiot that shipped it this time forgot to do it. So when it was x-rayed or whatever, it did, they noted that it was considered hazmat, and I don't know why they held it for a month. I mean, you'd think if something was dangerous, they'd hurry up and open up, and look at it, and go, "Oh, okay," and move it along. But you could tell that they had opened the package, because it was double labeled, and the way they taped it back, and it didn't look real secure and everything, so you knew, you know, that it had been opened and inspected, but nothing was missing. And all it was like a handheld game that had a lithium battery in the little game, like a Game Boy type thing or something, and games. I mean, that was it. That's all it was. But good Lord, I'm telling you, some things they end up letting pass through in the mail, and other things they hang on to it. Just like when stuff gets imported and comes through Timu and all that stuff, it's like gets held up in custom twice. And all it ends up being is a diamond painting, and that's it. But anyway, I'm not sure. Like I said, the sky is clear now. The night of the fireworks stopped them. It started storming, and they didn't even really shoot any off last night. But the night of the fireworks, they had to stop because about 10 o'clock, it started raining and storming and too wet. So good on them. So not a whole lot else to talk about particularly, so I'm not gonna keep you on here and bore you with me going hemming and hawing and oh boy, whatever. I hope. I mean, I know everybody, should have had a good Fourth, enjoyed themselves. Uh, don't know what you're doing this weekend, but whatever it is, stay safe, enjoy. Um, when that thing comes in from Amazon, I will open it and show you all what it is and get started on it ASAP so that I can get it done and have your opinion on it, see what y'all think. But I'm going to bring out my some of my ABs because I'm going to bling it up a little bit so it's more readable or more, looks fancier and stuff just for being a budget friendly. So we'll go from there on that. That I think it's Bianca Hennings or whatever. I saw your tiger that you're doing. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Just beautiful work. It's a shame that you don't have a YouTube channel just to, show your pictures, show your paintings that you've painted. They're beautiful. Just good. And there was something else I was getting ready to say, and it, don't you know, out of my mind. Yep, out of my mind. Oh, I want to thank, any and all new subscribers. You guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Keep coming back, uh, comment if you feel like it, and, I'll try and chat back. I'll try and answer every last one of you. I mean, I think we got a nice little group, and I mean, good heavens, if I ended up having like 40 or 50 commenters, I don't know how I would be able to keep up. I'm glad. I'm so happy with the ones I have, and that I can sit there and take the time to say hey and acknowledge you, because nobody should be, invisible. Nobody. If you're there, just hearting them. If I had tons and tons, like some of these big channels, they get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments, I would go out of my mind. So a lot of them don't even heart anybody anymore, which means they're basically ignoring those who support them. And I try to heart everyone, and if I miss someone, please let me know. I try to heart everyone, and I try to comment back. I try very, very hard. So if I miss anybody, hey, let me know. I will try try my darndest to acknowledge every last one of you. That's, like I said, no one needs or deserves to be invisible. If someone takes the time to come to your home and you ignore them the whole time they're there, they ain't coming back. So you don't ignore people. So, well, enough of that nonsense. I'm gonna get off here and finish up my first cup of coffee, since it stays hot a long time in my tumbler, and have a piece of cheese probably and a few grapes for lunch. That's usually what I have. A little string cheese and a few grapes, or maybe a few tomatoes. That's basically a lot of times my lunch. Some kind of fruit or something like that. So, y'all have a good Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will try to get on here tomorrow if the Amazon package shows up, and at least give you a preview of what it is, and maybe I'll have something to chat about. I'm not sure. So, hugs to you all. I love you. Thanks for, commenting. Thanks for subscribing and liking the videos, such as they are. So, DP Crazy Lady, love you. I'm out.